I'm Will, this is Morgan, and we are Smith Course. And what we're talking about today is origins of imperialism. What's the definition of imperialism?
Okay, so imperialism is a domination by one country of the political, economic, or cultural life of another country or region.
So using that context and being able to apply it to the reasons for imperialism, we've got economic, we've got political and military, we've got humanitarian and religious, and we've got social Darwinism. So really, when you look at economic, it's basically wanting natural resources for industrialization. All these European countries that sell to Africa, or not sell it, but they came into Africa and took it over, they want economic resources. For example, like rubber, petroleum, palm oil, for machinery, all that stuff. We've also got stuff like gold. Africa's very, it's got a lot of gold in it, it's got a lot of silver, it's got that stuff. So using that, they really want that. And then you've got political and military resources. And an example of that would be, France moving into West Africa, nationalism. All these countries want their nations to increase. They want to expand territory, nationalism. So basically for that, you have missionaries and doctors that have the duty to spread Western blessings. And that's pretty much just medicine, all that stuff. And also you had religion. And Africa they weren't really exposed as much to Christianity and those type of religions because that was European, Catholic Church, all that. They had more of African religions. I'm not sure of a specific one, but you know what I'm saying. So social Darwinism, basically using that, is survival of the fittest. Charles Darwin came up with that. He's made so many contributions to science. And that's just basically, you can tie that into the white man's burden. And the fact that the white man's burden, they had to look up for all the other people. They had to look up for Africans, Europeans, Africans, Indians, everyone else. And they kind of thought they had that burden. And really, to be honest, when you look at that today, they don't. They don't have a burden at all. Everybody's equal. That's been the way it should have always been. And we also have this note from Ian, and Morgan would like to read that.
Okay, so the note says, I know that imperialism is when a country dominates another country politically, economically, and culturally. I also know that it's caused by economic interests, natural resources, and other political or military motives. I don't understand how there are different forms of imperial rule. What are some of the different types of colonial rule that was used by imperial power?
Some of the different types of colonial rule you could say would be countries like France, Britain, all those countries. They came into Africa, and they took parts of it over, and they really industrialized it. And a lot of people wonder, well, was that good or bad? Should you just let Africa go on its own and prove to be, worth its while, and prove to just come along and make its own country? And when you look at it, I think that definitely the positive definitely come out of it more. I mean, these European countries brought religion, they brought medicine, they brought new types of business opportunities, they brought a bunch of different things, and in the long run, it definitely helped Africa.
Okay, so although some of the countries thought that it was good to imperialize, some didn't, and that include the Ottoman Middle East, Mughal India, China, Africa. Okay, so the places that did not become imperialized, like I said before, suffered many disadvantages. They declined as the start of the imperialism thrived, and they were seen as weak and unsuperior. The ones that did become imperialized, however, had strong economies, strong governments, powerful navy, superior technology, and machine guns.
So we have talked to y'all about origins of imperialism. We've kind of gone through the reasons. We've gone through a letter that was given to us by the man himself, Ian. And we have definitely gone through some Western advantages that occur from imperialism. This has been Morgan and Will. Yeah. Good talking to y'all. And that is a dab.